see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Knocked away. That's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at fourth down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Play action with Nix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for Broncos first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is second and 4. I'll throw again, Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Here he goes, third and long. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. Through the 35. 20, 15. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Set to kick off.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Give up the middle to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. I know, aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Get to Harvey here from the pistol. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another give here to Genty. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Lewis Seen. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
Touchdown.
So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, the Broncos get to this one.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Low.
On 1st down, Genty. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Genty on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
70 Lions.
This is Genty. They get there to take him down right around the 41. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Penix. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60, 70 Timberwolf, 79 Broncos.
Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4th 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play fake. Penix. Vacates quickly left side. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go!
Jency. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this game.
Okay, touche, Brock.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Chased out to his right. Keeps this one off to Harvey. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. On the draw to get to Harvey. He's stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
Some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the
That's double coverage, man. Throw it to somebody else, man. He double covered. He double covered.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Oh, my son. Ready. Captain.
Nick's now to throw. Mo finds his back. Harvey. And this one does not go far. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down Denver.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, my son. Ready. Bombers.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. He's got it in the red zone. Got some room to work. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now we'll see them try the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7. Tyler Blue set to kick off.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Let's go now. 60.
Counter give to Genty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Buffalo 18.
Penix now. The right side finds Bench. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the 42.
18, Pioneer. Come on. Set. 8, 19, Lion. Cut 19. Check up.
To the air with Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Penix looking to pass. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete.
Double covered. Throw to someone else. He's double covered. He's double covered.
That defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Ready? 70 Lions. 69. Go.
And again, it's Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, it's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Nix from the gun. Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throwaway.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 4.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Pass it in close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing here, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. Luke's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Get up. Cougar 19. 19.
Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So one play this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Genty from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. We got it. Go.
Trying for it with Penix. It's complete. This is Bowers. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Las Vegas.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Penix is going to throw again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
What's going on, guys? Set. Ready? Man. 60 Eagles. 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Again, Penix to the air. That finds Bash, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gained 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
6-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Check go.
Penix now on 1st down. Has a man on target to Thornton. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They kick the running back in motion. Starting this drive with a design run. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Shotgun snap to Nix. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you've got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Space past the 35. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19 tight. Let's go.
Here's Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, the tackles are in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand.
Ready, set.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. Please. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. It's Penix yet again. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And again, it's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. Dragon 60. Take over.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Calls him now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 35, Raiders 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 26-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Nix from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. He connects on the deep shot. And they're finally able to take him down with the damage done on that play.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Go left side, caught by Douglas. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
14 yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Gain of 14. First down.
All set now,
Denver.
1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Nix to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Raiders have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go. 70,
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Penix on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 Mavericks, Cowboy 80.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
49-yard line.
And off to Genty. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huey, that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Penix working from the gun. This is a heater going deep. And that was probably their
He's triple covered, throw somewhere else. He triple covered, throw somewhere else.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. And the Broncos have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's the handoff. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll need to decide what to do on this second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time right. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, cut 19. Cut 19. Check.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up.
I'm using him, look somewhere else. I'm using him, look somewhere else.
By the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
19-18.
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.